What's up, everybody? Brett here. Pardon the voice crack. Random puberty moment happening. Guys, we are back today with our second episode of Taurox, the Brass Bull Vortex campaign. Let's play. All right. And in our first episode, I had a ton of fun. It felt like it was 50% tutorial, 50% gameplay, but it was a good time. We are currently smashing our blood ground. The High Elves moved in here and took over Bleakhold Fortress. But we're going to kick everybody out. Our quest today, we have tons of them actually. Kill 2,000 enemies in battle. We're going to get that done. We read this in the last episode. Heavily 60 marks of ruination. We have no control over that right now. Generate the necessary devastation within a blood ground, then perform the ritual of ruin. We'll do that very soon. We'll destroy Ice Rock Gorge, Karand, and then maybe come back down here and destroy this. And then we'll pop that. Recruit a Lord. We won't be doing that all that soon. Actually, we might. You know what? I need to start thinking about this differently because there's no such thing as upkeep for these units anymore. So I don't know. Maybe I should recruit a Lord. What's the problem with recruiting a Lord? I don't know. Maybe I need to do that. Let's figure that out together. Destroy the following faction. We're going to do that. We've got 19 turns. We're going to do that very soon. And then lastly, we have ensure that one of the following buildings have been constructed. Bingo, we're building that right now. And that's going to open up our ability to build either the Den or the Scorched Grass Plains, as well as potentially the Shaman's Flame Pit, which, you know, doesn't just give us access to Shamans, which is very good, but also gives us bonus Winds of Magic in our reserve, which is very good. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and roll it. I come to you at the turning of the tide. Taurox is about to go on a rampage. No, oh wow, they have more settlements up here. It's going to take me a little bit longer to get rid of them than I thought. Because honestly, guys, I don't care if anyone likes me. I could be a total jerk this campaign. Just take people's money and just attack them anyway. And just have the lowest reliability rating. What do I care? Who am I making friends with? Like, that's the question. I don't want any allies. So, this is a move that I wouldn't normally recommend. Let's see. We could definitely get 1,800, I think. Alright, and now we'll just go and kill them. Thanks for the cash. Yeah, I don't care about having a high reliability rating on Taurox. If you're trying to rely on this guy to make diplomatic decisions, you are doing it wrong. And someone in the comment section pointed out a pretty fun thing, that how weird it is sometimes to play as characters like Taurox, like Grimgor, like Kolek, and make them like blue line characters. It's like we should be kind of ignoring it, I feel. Yes, it makes sense for gameplay, especially to get Lightning Strike, but it's almost more fun to play the character and just go for our like super stacked combat stuff. And that might be just a bit more thematic. Here we have an event, the Dark Moon. Morslib is ascendant, usurping the sun's revered place in the firmament. The world is awash with its sick and terrible hue. Such an event is almost unheard of. It is a call to the Beastmen, a sign that the herd has an opportunity to dominate. Lead them, Beast Lord. Seize glory. So, when one falls, all damage units will be fully replenished. We don't need this. The cost of skill. In the deep forest dwell the mightiest grizzled beasts. They only fight for a Beast Lord who enjoys the darkest favor. Dread costs minus 50% for increasing capacity of giant and chaos spawn units, as well as Goreherd and Goreherd with shields. Interesting. Okay. So give me a chance to do some cheap upgrading. Beastly Inclination is going to give me some bonuses for 3 turns. Big melee attack and weapon strength bonus. That's huge. And an Endless Herd is going to give me growth and income from raiding for multiple turns. I'm going to take the growth. Endless Herd. The herd swells and grows endlessly, it seems. In a herd of such size, each beast demands much flesh in recompense. I want the growth. That's 30 growth, which is a lot. And that's going to expedite our upgrading of our main settlement building. And the income from raiding is nice. Although, you know, we haven't really done much raiding yet. You know, now I have the option to go up here to Gore Herds with shields and regular Gore Herds. Let's see how much gold we have at the end of this turn before I go ahead and do that. So guys, if you want to name our new Gore Bull or our Bray Shaman or something like that for this Let's Play, just let me know. And, because they're kind of ripe for the picking. Let's go smash them. Decisive victory. I mean, we're basically fighting nothing here. Easy kill. Get a little bit extra moolah. And then we'll see what my movement looks like after this. Let's loot and raise. Or raise and advance. If I loot and raise, I'm going to be able to do 2 buildings this turn. And the movement will probably just get me back to my homeland. A moderate amount of addition. You know what? I'm going to loot and raise this time. Oh, nice. We like automatically ran back. And we do still have... Let's see, how much movement do I have exactly? Whoa, what the hell? It like took away my movement. It took away my movement when I switched stances. What? There we go. That was a weird little bug. It wouldn't let me go into hidden camp stance. But that's alright. I was just trying to see how much we had because I feel like I could get a little bit more movement out of it. It's just not necessary. I'm happy to see the levels. But let's go ahead and upgrade. So I'm looking at my growth. I'm glad I took it. Because our Bestial Rage is frenzied, we're getting bonuses to our growth. We'll see here it's... I think 9. It's at 9 right now, and then 5 from the event. If I go here, I've got 11k. So I can do both the Den and the Scorched Grass Plains, giving me access to Centaurs, Tuscore Chariots. We already got access to Harpies, but Razorgore Herds and Chaos Warhounds is nice. I'm not leaning that heavily on the Shaman's Flame Pit. I don't know what these other ones do. Shatterstone during the siege, so probably maybe the ability to break walls. I mean, that's cool. I'm just not swimming in cash. Remember, I spent 10k on an amazing item in the last episode. What I'm leaning towards right now is getting the Pit Hovel, and then also getting the Den. I think that's going to fit me much better. And then when we level up next time, we'll have access, hopefully, to Bestigors, which is what I really want. Okay. Are we good? We got a lot of options here. Herd Lord, yeah, we don't quite need this yet. We've only got 1 Minotaur unit. I don't know if this affects... Does this affect our Gore Bull? Let's check. Gore Bull is at 32 melee defense. We're at 52. Let's get this. Doesn't seem like it. Not a great point, but I'm okay with that. Eventually, this army will have Minotaurs. Believe that. What I'm interested in right now... Man, he kind of needs everything. I usually go for armor first, because in the early game, you're fighting just a ton of enemies that don't do great armor piercing. So the armor goes a long way, but later on, you're going to want melee defense. And then, the Brave Shaman also leveled. So what are you going to do? We leveled that. Let's just go ahead and get Bestial Surge for the Vigor and Charge bonus. And then that's it, I think. Up to 450 Dread. You know what I'm going to do? And under our rewards for Dread, instead of messing with all this stuff, what I might end up doing is going to Lords and Heroes. And I don't want to mess with this yet because I don't have the buildings. But we should get our first extra Lord. If we can get up to 1200, man, that's kind of a lot. Now that I say it out loud, 1200 is kind of a lot. But I would like to roll only Legendary Lords if possible. I think that would be pretty fun. And I think we can do it. But the more armies we have out doing stuff, the more dread we accumulate faster. So if we want to do that, we need to do it quickly. Alright. It's going to take me 2 turns to get here. How much movement do I have to have in order to go into raid stance? I don't think any, actually. Nice. I could come down here and destroy Bleakhold Fortress again, but I need to get up here and start decimating these guys. No, let's go. Let's go. I was thinking about something else. We don't need to do that. There is no raiding to be had here because there's no one occupying this. And that's as far as we can go this turn. Maybe I'll just pop it after I destroy Clark Harand. And then we can start getting into this, seeing what this is all about. Roll it. They think themselves safe because we made a peace treaty, but you made peace with the wrong bull. Yeah, we're gonna go crush them. Okay. Anything else to consider? I don't think so. Could definitely get more gores in here. Razor gores would be fun. But yeah, let's just go. Declare war. Yeah, I don't particularly care. We're the Brass Bull, not Master Diplomats #1. We'll auto-resolve this. This is an easy battle. We took way more damage than I would have, that's for sure. The Terrifying Mask of E. This is cool. I mean, Taurox by himself doesn't cause terror. He does cause fear, but not terror. So that is nice for him. Might be better on another hero later on. Let's take the Capture Replenishment and the movement. And bonus leadership. We have Lords over Druki. And we also picked up a Magister. Lowering our construction costs for certain buildings. That's nice. Let's take Fueled by Blood here. I like that. Vigor loss reduction and speed is kind of an underrated series of stats, I feel. Let's grab Evasion. And then we'll just keep grabbing Armor. And call that good. Now let's see what happens when I pop this. I'm up to 30. Do you wish to perform the Ritual of Ruin in this settlement? All devastation will be converted into marks of ruination, and you'll be unable to perform the ritual again here unless the Herdstone is destroyed. I mean, let's do it. We get an extra 100 dread, 1,000 favor.
With the Herdstone ritual cast, you have increased your standing with the Dark Gods and elevated the Bray Herd. You may return to these lands later if you wish, but for now, you should use your newfound strength. Fresh blood grounds await. Your strength grows, mighty lord. You can now spread more despair across the land by raising a new horde and erecting multiple herdstones for more blood grounds to hunt. New horde buildings and units are also now available.
Nice. So we went up to this level. To get up to the next one, we need to get over 60. So we got to do it again. Now, I do want to destroy these guys. The question is, which direction do I want to go first? If I go here, I might go north after. If I go here, I might go south after. There's not much south. Or I could go northeast and go deal with the Lithanar and all that group. Let's see. But I do need to destroy both of them. I think I'm going to go with Daldric's Lair later. So let's move here. Nah, and we're going to go into our encampment stance. And then let's see. From here, what can I recruit that's new? I mean, I definitely want to get the Gore Herds with shields. Let's go ahead and merge these guys. And then kick this one. Double recruit there. And then lastly, definitely should get the Razor Gore herds in here too. Who are we kicking? Let's kick you. And then let's grab 2 Razor Gores. That's a stronger army for sure. Could even consider getting like a Chaos Warhound with poison in as well. But I think this is fine. Stronger army. We're halfway there to getting our next group. Hearthstone's looking mighty strong. If I go into here, what do I need to get the next level? Under upgrades, 750. Let me see something real quick, guys. So this only requires marks. What is the Hearthstone limiting? Trying to figure it out. I mean, if we get this, we do get the recruitment of like Giants, Chaos Spawn, and Pharaoh Manticores while we're in the Bloodgrounds. It could be like just at least a path to some of these units. And it does make it stronger by upgrading it, but I don't know if that's quite the right move. Let's maybe stick to our guns. Hold out for a legendary Lord Hero. I'd love to get like Khazrak or something. I know Malagor's kind of, everyone's like treating him like the new hotness. But I've played a lot with Malagor already. And I've already got a Bray Shaman, Wildcaster. I'd like to get someone like Khazrak, and I think he'd be fun. Chariot Lord. Roll on to the next one. My Beastmen buddies are getting destroyed. No surprise there. Nice. We have the bonus speed. We went for this first on Cloven Hoof and Twisted Claw. I think this one was pretty good, wasn't it? Born to Lead. What do we need for this? Win 5 ambush battles. Oh, okay. Win 5 siege battles. We're at 2 right now. Okay. Just different buffs for different types of units. Very interesting. This gives regeneration to who? Chaos Spawn and Jabberslice. Regeneration on Chaos Spawn sounds awesome. And then Days of Wrath. Perform 2 Rituals of Ruin. So we just did 1. I think we're going to get this pretty quick. Ammunition reload time. We're not doing like the cheese that you can do with Raider Archers. I don't like to play that way. So we're going to... This is not a bad upgrade, but I'm going to go for the Leadership Aura and effects. The Beastmen can be pretty finicky with leadership. Make sure they stand and fight. And I don't care what size garrison there is here. We're gonna fight them. This is gonna be fun. I'm curious what the auto resolve says. You know, it's kind of interesting that now I don't even really much care what I lose in these fights because I can just instantly re-recruit them, or at least next turn I'd be able to. And it costs me nothing. It costs me no money. So throwing an auto resolve like this in, and I'm sure everyone else would be heavily damaged, isn't that terrible? But this is a fun. This is going to be a fun fight. They have a lot of dark shards. A lot of dark shards. I mean, that's 7 right there. And they probably have 2 more in the garrison. So 9 dark shards. Not to mention a lot of anti-large in the form of the spearmen. We're going to have to be a little bit careful. This is not a... It's not a do whatever I want type of army. They have the numbers to go super wide. And the dark shards to focus down pretty much whatever they want. If I'm playing this army, I can probably beat my army. In fact, I'm almost certain I can. Okay. Now, one of the secrets to our success could be a nice Vanguard deployment. Let's see. Let's go... Let's do something like this. These guys are going to be our frontliners. Razor Gores, these guys do not Vanguard deploy. Let's see. Might be able to sneak these guys in and get some Dark Shard kills. Let's deploy a little bit closer here. Force them to fight on one side. That way if they heavily deploy, like, wide, they'll have to turn. And then from here, let's do you guys maybe like a hot group 4. See what we can kind of work we can do with them. Harpies, kind of the same deal. These guys are going to have... Don't they have stalk? No, they don't. They don't have stalk. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking they did. These guys have stalk, don't they? Yes. Okay, so you can't see them until they get in. The chariots are also new for us. These are the Tuscore Chariots. I've heard that they're broken thanks to a video that Turin made. So we're not going to abuse them, but they look awesome. These pigs look really, really piggy. I wasn't expecting them to look quite so much like giant boars, but that's what they are. Very cool. And then, okay, and then our core here. Let's go maybe with 3. This is going to be interesting. I'm trying to think in terms of micro. Like what my micro is going to be like against a force this big. Okay. Let's put you maybe in group 2. Even though that's a little weird. Let's get you in group 6. Let's lock this, lock this, lock this. Lock that. And this is the first group that I'm going to want to move. So let's go ahead, let's get it. Get them while they're moving, guys. And let's go, let's go. The Minotaurs are out on the flanks. I gotta say, I don't love that. Start targeting those dudes. There we go. Minotaurs. I'm gonna pull them back, actually. Let's get the Gorbull and Taurox in there. Nice. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, guys. Up and around, up and around. And just stay in there. We'll pop that. Where's my Bray Shaman? Oh, did I forget my Bray Shaman? Oh no, he's here. He's here. Okay. Let's get some cast off. And I need my Moo Core in there. What are we stuck on? Okay, nothing. Nothing bad. We're doing a good job at taking out the right targets. Our Razor Gore herds were always going to break. That's not a problem. Did we get a good cast? I didn't see. I kind of fired and forgot. Let's weaken those dudes. Come on. Let's go. Go get them. Go get them. We've got some routing and some rampaging. As long as we keep advancing, especially with our archers, we'll always have a target. Let's not give the Dark Shards any chance to get back in this. Let's go ahead and slow-mo. We can K-mode this a little bit. Oh, yeah. Look at the Gorbull plus Taurox standing back-to-back with the Minotaurs. These dudes had no chance. Even with spears, they weren't going to have a good time. And they're running back in to help their buddies. Yes! Where's the Gorgon? He's been alone the whole time, and I'm totally fine with it because we've been occupying the Dark Shards. So, all he has to worry about is fighting low-tier infantry, and his regeneration is carrying him through this fight. God, he's so cool. Alright, let's get back. How many kills you up to? 62. Dang. We gotta shut these guys down. They can't be allowed to shoot. Yeah, sick charge from Taurox. Pop it. You know what? Go target these dark shards. If they don't brace for this charge, they're going to get run over. Oh, dang, I forgot my summon. Hold on, let's do that. That's way cooler than what I was going to do. We have Sigor summons, 2 of them. And these chariots are absolutely crushing. That's no good. Draw you back, bring you back in. I mean, our infantry quality isn't exactly top tier. Where's my caster? Our Gorbul's getting a little bit hurt. Throw some boulders. If you've never seen a Sigor before, they look sick. Here we go, from downtown. Oh my god, he crushed him. He's up to 86 kills already. He just got summoned. Well, that was super fun. We took a lot of damage, but that was still... I love the way we played that. That was a good time. Man, the Minotaur's 233 kills. 12,000 damage. What did the Gorgon do that whole time? You know, I mean, he's one guy, and he was taking a lot of damage. He was surrounded by, you know, spears the whole time, but he kept them occupied. Gorbul did about half of what Taurox did, but he also doesn't have his AoE ability, which I don't know how many kills that got him, but I'm sure it got him several. We could have, like, gone for Alyssa here and just sniped her out. They probably would have broke much sooner if we'd have stuck Taurox on her. That was still fun. And you see the Dark Shards didn't get a chance to do too much most of that fight. And then some of our Ungors here did get slightly beaten up. Even our Gors as well. But they took the brunt of the fighting for sure. Yeah, 176 kills on these dudes. They're the heroes of their people for sure. And we finally get a weapon on Taurox. 8% weapon strength is not nothing to sneeze at. Not nothing. That's a double negative. Which means it is in fact something to sneeze at. Because it is a common item. We got to get our own weaponry. I want the casualty replenishment rate, the movement, and the money's not as important. Challenge completed, Slaughterhorn Tribe. Having bore witness to your many battlefield triumphs, the Dark Gods cannot deny that there are few races in the world worthy enough to truly challenge your supremacy at war. Alright.
Your rampage has
nice, we got our 2,000.
Blood Beast. With this ascension comes new gifts to claim that
Yes.
will help you continue to gain momentum.
Nice. I was wondering when this would all come into play. We did our quest. Feel free to read this again, as I have already read it. But with that favor, that's excellent. Harsh Rampage achieved. The Dark Gods are impressed by your recent battle streak. You may now invoke them to empower the Warherd with even greater prowess on the battlefield. Maintain your current momentum by continually winning battles to increase your current Savage Rampage streak. Access the Rampage panel to choose your reward. And then now we also have... Ooh, this is a much tougher army. And there's probably more. Reinforcements expected. Yeah, we have no chance, it says. Win the following battle with Taurox the Brass Bull's army, and we will get our Rune Tortured Axes, which give us the passive ability of Rune Tortured Axes. Very creative name. Giving us melee attack, base weapon damage, and armor-piercing weapon damage in huge amounts. Giving us magic attacks, and a static 8 melee attack, 10 weapon strength. It's going to make him an absolute killer. It says the Brass Bull wields his rune-inscribed axes with savage pride, constantly clashing them together in the rare moments between his rampages. And then let me go ahead and read the quest for y'all. As the dirt beneath the Brayherd's cloven feet was soaked with the blood of their hapless victims, the Bray Shaman spoke. His words foretold of a fell ritual due to be performed in Nagaroth of such violence and gore that the Beastmen would delight and revel in. But it was not they who would be carrying out this ritual, but the slender beings that Taurox had envisioned were Dark Elves, or more specifically Witch Elves, who once a year descend upon the streets of their own cities in an unbridled celebration of violent murder of their own kin, known as Death Night. Now with the knowledge of what his visions mean, Taurox's bloodthirst is stronger than ever. He will traverse the beast paths to Nagaroth to take part in the bloodshed, but there will be no discerning the elven murderers from their targets, for all would be the blood beast victims. And surprisingly, there's only one witch elf in this entire army. Probably there's going to be more, but we will not be fighting this yet. But the bonus experience, the dread is what I really want, because that'll put me over the top to get our next lord. So we need to keep that in mind. That could be the way we do it. Base momentum +1 when starting new rampages. We obtained 8 momentum, so we got unstoppable force. We'll see. We'll understand just what that means soon, hopefully. And then, did we also... We got consume order. I didn't even look at all these. They're all different. Oh, these are... I didn't even look at these. Oh my god, hold on. Consume order. Though they favor the flesh of men, the Beastmen are indiscriminate in their hatred of all civilized races. Minus 10% cooldown to like all of our spells. And then Winds of Magic cost minus 10% for all of our spells. That's... I mean, that's not terrible. And then Horns of War. Win a battle with at least 4 heroes in your army. I mean, I've done that, huh? I'm not... Well, oh, with at least 4 heroes, not 4 battles. Got it. Okay, so I've only got 2 right now. Have 3 characters reach rank 15. This gives me 20% more dread from battle. Let's see which one of these are like just amazing. Killer Wound 5 faction leaders. I'm already up to 3. But that gives me the passive ability Primal Fury Upgraded, which is a constant augment. And a strong one too. Yeah, I want the campaign movement range. What is this? What do I have to do? Win 4 battles in a single turn. Okay. And then this one is amazing. Summon 10 units in battle. We'll get that easy now that we have the item. I just have to remember to do it, is all. Alright. Bonus 15 armor now for our Gore Bull. Still not level 12 yet. I'm going to grab the extra 5 melee attack. I know I want Lightning Strike and, you know, other things. Like especially the income bonuses. Like I probably want to like max out Feasting Upon Man. Well, let's get some yellow. Let's get some yellow in here. Getting him some huge charge bonuses, getting him more armor. I think we want to get melee defense and melee attack. I think we want Primal Instincts and Hatred of Man first. Some bonus HP might be nice. More melee defense. I think the game understands that if we get a ton of melee defense plus our armor plus huge HP pool, he's just going to be so hard to take down. And then from here... I mean, that's definitely Skaven. Let's move a little bit, as much as I can. We'll camp. And then we'll see what I can upgrade, or what I can unlock. Scorched Grass Plains. So you'll see that everything is cheaper a little bit, thanks to some of the stuff that we have, some of the followers that we have. But let's go ahead and grab Scorched Grass Plains. And we'll have... Ooh, okay. I don't think I need to save for this. We'll be able to get our Squalid Encampment soon. And then, guys, I mean, then that's where the money is. I might actually want to save. Because if I save, I'll be able to get us Bestigors. As well as... Let's go into our building browser. I'll be able to get us Bestigors as well as Minotaurs. So, Gorebull and, you know, basic Minotaurs, but still Minotaurs if I save. Or I can go to Giants. And guys, I love Giants. I love Giants more than most people probably. And that also puts us on the path to get Gorgons eventually. We'll see. I mean, clearly we're a Minotaur Lord. I'd like to do all of it, but we're just not going to have that kind of money at first. But in a few turns, who knows? We might get there. But I think that's more important than us getting, like, Centaurs right now, although I want them. We might be able to bypass some of our weaker stuff and go straight to the stronger stuff. Okay, let's roll. And when we take out Daldric's Lair, we'll be finished with this. And it looks like the Skaven just came and occupied. Oh, I forgot to choose my my benefits. My Rampage panel. Okay, what do I pick? It lasts for 5 turns. It unlocks the ability to replenish our campaign movement range. Okay. Which is what we've been waiting on. So, army ability, Vile Tie. We get a bound Vile Tie. Plus 50 dread. And more magic. Ward save for all of our units that's strong. Blood Greed is great. For my entire army to have this is great. And then lastly, enemy leadership -8. I mean, that's really strong too. This will help me win big battles. They're all good. I'm going to take Horrific Onslaught. I'm going to claim that one. Just making the enemy armies weaker. Super cool. And now we're going to go here and crush these guys. And we're up to 10 grand too. And we're going to get more than that by the time we're done. And of course we do have some building we can do. That might have to wait. I was about to say, there's no way they have another big stack. So let's just auto-resolve that and crush them. Now I can raise another herd stone, but that's not exactly what I want to do. Let's raise and advance. Because with that extra movement, I'll be able to camp if I want. The question is, where do I want to raise another herd stone? Glittering Scales, that's nice. Armor, melee defense, and lowering melee attack around me. That'll be good to give my Gore Bull. Another 100 dread. We've almost got enough, y'all. I'm leaning towards Khazrak, though Morgur might be more fun. Or Malagor. I mean, they're both fun. Let's take our levels again. Get some melee defense. Let's also get Savage Dominion. We're going to summon so many Cygors. It's going to be raining boulders. And I can't wait. Let's do that. Let's give you this. And you're going to take Glittering Scales. That's a great item for Taurox. Yeah, I think we're good to go. I see this skull also, guys. Don't think I don't. Now we have beast paths as an option. Like, we would do really well in here. The question is, do I want to go mess with the Wood Elves? This is a good herdstone option. This is a herdstone option. Wow, it puts Nagaron and Haggrafe in my sights. That's pretty sketchy. No, I need fresh grounds here. I think we're gonna go to Keshta Vault. I think that's gonna be my next herd ground. Or my next herdstone blood ground, is what I need to say. Alright, let's camp. Let's go into tier 3 here. We can recruit so much now, but it's about to get even more. And we're getting to the point where we might be strong enough to consider something like the quest battle. I mean, as long as we survive it with our main stuff intact. One of your Bray Shamans, one of some renown, wishes to lead the herd and make a journey to the heart of the dark. Do you wish to allow his pilgrimage? We can boost our Chaos Corruption, or we can boost our Winds of Magic. I don't know. Let's allow his pilgrimage. The other one is better, if I'm being real. 50 dread per turn, and we also, what is that? Cacophonous Assault. When attacking, applies temporary penalties to the enemy army's leadership and melee defense at start of battle. What? Oh, that's incredible. I also didn't realize just how much dread that was going to give me. But that's it, guys. We now have access to Minotaurs. I was hoping to get a Wargore and some Bestigors. I think that might be our best, like, option. Let's camp. I also have Manticores and spawn. I think we all know what we have to do here. We have to get Minotaurs. There's really nothing else to say. It's Minotaurs or bust. That is the name of the game. I'm leaning towards Khazrak, guys. I don't know who y'all would choose. But I want Khazrak. Pretty bad. Go ahead, Tretch. Come to me. So I can feast on your bones. I'm not scared of Tretch at all. We're gonna move here. We're moving so slow now. We need to keep our momentum up. Oh, yes. Multiple armies. That's what we want. Does raiding help us with our... No, it doesn't. I was going to see if it helped me with my momentum, but it does not. Unless momentum says it does. Okay, recruitment time. How many Minotaurs can I get? One? I'm not high enough yet to upgrade my Minotaur marks. That's a bummer. One is still better than none, though. What are we getting rid of? I think I like Harpies, but I feel like they're an awkward inclusion right now. They're just giving me too much to micro. Let's get rid of that. Let's get our Minotaur. And we'll pass. But you're looking at the future home of Herdstone or us. We just gotta kick the greenskins out first. Are you here to declare war? Yeah, everybody's gonna hate us. I'm cool with that. We're super unreliable, but that's the way it should be. I may go the blue line sometimes on super aggressive dumb lords, but I will also stab you in the back. The ruinous powers look down upon us with ire, Lord. Perhaps we were not diligent enough in sowing catastrophe. Perhaps you do not care. If you do, a sacrifice of warriors should appease their dark desires. If you do not, then the herd awaits. Sacrifice warriors for horde growth, but we get chaos corruption. Or we spare the warriors and gain a little bit of favor. I'm going to take that. Can I get there this turn? I hope so. Oh, wow. They abandoned. I want to take 2 fights. So let's attack them out in the open. He was in camp stance. Okay. I mean, that's fine. You guys are going to have to come to me. So, whatever. Okay, it gives me a close victory here. Can I not auto-resolve this? I'm worried to auto-resolve this simply because there's another actual stack right over there. But if I beat this and turn it into a Herdstone, then I'll be right next to it, and I think I'll be able to call them in as reinforcements. Oh, nice. A nice little straightforward battle here. The Battle of Keshta Vault. 1 gate. We'll push right through it. Taurox, Minotaurs, Gorgons, Razor Gores. I mean, we're just going to push everything we can through it. And then our other guys are just going to climb the wall. I mean, big guns, sure, they'll beat my stuff. Orc warriors will trade great. But we'll do what we have to do. Let's get... I'm very particular about my frontline formations, as any discerning gentleman should be. Speaking of that, you guys see the Guy Ritchie movie, Gentlemen? I saw it for the first time recently. Thought it was pretty good. I had a few minor weird complaints with it, but I'm also a Guy Ritchie fan. I like deploying over here. And then... yeah, everything else has to run through the gate. You know what? If I have to pick my guys, my A-team of gate crashers, it's going to be y'all. B-team gate crashers are you dudes. Deployed behind. I'm sure the Razor Gores will get there first, though. Just because they're fast. And then you're going to go in ahead of time. Let's just put you in Group 4. Group 5. Alright. I didn't mean to gamble there, but we did it. Let's go. Let's go. Dark Shards plus Towers. I mean, not Dark Shards, rather. Goblin Archers plus Towers. They're going to take a little bit of damage coming in. The Chariot should actually do pretty good damage to the gate if it's going to get in there. I was hoping these were big uns. Come on, climb, climb, climb. This is what I was talking about, I think, on our Oxyotl campaign. Sometimes units just don't climb, and it's very frustrating. We don't have a lot of units to take the walls, but we have enough. And then we need to be summoning. Can we do both at the same time? We can't. We have to be a little more patient than that. Can we reach there? It's hard to tell, but it looks like the answer is yes. Just throw at something. Alright. Group 3, get in there. Group 4, get in there. Hell yeah. You know what, Taurox, go finish this guy. Why are we even playing around here? The Gorgon is an anti-large, just death dealer, so these pump wagons are not long for this world. Cygors are so nice. The fact that they just double as giant melee monsters. But we do have to deal with the chaff on the wall, which will go a lot more smoothly if their leadership is already dead. Break them. See, it's in the pigs out. Go get them, pigs. That's breaking, they're breaking, everything's breaking. Come on, let me get that mass route. Make sure everything has a target. You want everything to be losing in combat, if that makes sense. Tuscore Chariots, doing great work. Send the Gorgon after the Shaman. He's the only reason they're still in this fight. And yeah, there's no reason for us to take heavy damage or lose anything in this fight. We need to be in top fighting condition for when that Greenskin army comes back and tries to reclaim their settlement. I think this is their last settlement, and if it is, they're going to attack us next turn, or at the, the turn's end. Which is nice. It's what I wanted. I wanted as many battles as possible. The problem is, there aren't any armies running around. We're going from settlement to settlement to settlement, but there aren't any, like, stray armies, so we're not able to jump from battle to battle to battle. It kind of sucks. But either way, we're making a herdstone here. It's going to be level 2. I don't know how much dread I'm going to have, but if I have enough, I'm going to get, I think, Khazrak. And we'll build him out an army so he can go and help us sow destruction in the blood grounds. And the faster we do upgrade our stuff, the better. Because we'll have more medium and higher tier units to fill out both armies, and not just Taurox. Alright, Herd Stone, let's do it. Boom. And we've unlocked a Regiment of Renown, the Destroyers of Drakewald. I like them. Probably will go right into Khazrak's army. I wonder if I still have to pay for these dudes. No, they're free. Alright. Excellent. And then for this Blood Ground, what do we want? We got the Cavalry replenishment rate last time. Let's do something different. This will help us in sieges. I mean, if we had built it here at Daldric's Lair, we had multiple sieges on our hands. So I would have considered doing that. That way we could get through the sieges earlier. Here, though, let's get the campaign movement range reduction. And the vigor reduction in battle for our enemies. I like it. And we are actually encamped. But we don't have the money to do anything. Can we recruit from here? No. We can't, we can, but it's this. The small recruitment. Still not at 1200, but we will be next turn. So Khazrak cometh. We can all be happy about that. And what else do we have here? We have Gouge Tusks, rather. 45 armor-piercing weapon damage. That's huge. I'm going to grab it. And everyone else also leveled. We're definitely grabbing the upgraded Savage Dominion, which reduced the Winds of Magic cost by 5. That is not insignificant. And then we're going to grab Foe Seeker here. Okay, with that being built... I think I'm good, huh? Let's roll it. We needed some victories. We kind of took too long to travel. Yeah, and this is what we were expecting. It's a close victory. It's just a bunch of goblins. This could be fun just to watch Taurox just, like, 1v1 some goblins. Do we want to do that? Just throw in our... You know what? Let's have some fun. All Minotaur and Gorgon goblin pit fighting. That's what I want. And this way, too, we can keep all of our units in the garrison from dying as well. And taking, like, an additional turn to recuperate. And we'll drop some Cygors too, which will also help us to boost our research, which is excellent. That's kind of like a nice little unintended benefit there. Let's put all of you guys there. Let's make our Alpha Squad. That'll be you gentlemen. And the Brave Shaman gets included. He's not an honorable mention. I mean, he's going to drop Cygors into this pit. And we'll see what happens. You guys will be back up. We'll keep you somewhat close. In case you need to run in and help. I don't want to, like, completely forego, like, making an army with them. Or making some sort of useful formation out of them. Let's go, let's go. When you go at the king, you better not miss. So let's go straight to him. He's like, is this what you wanted? Look up the song on YouTube, Pain Train. And that's the song that's playing in my head right now as we run in. Yes. Get him. Get him. Blob up. Throw those boulders, mate. I don't know what you're throwing at, but it's okay. You need to join the group. Anyone isolated is going to have a bad time. You know what? We're giving them a little bit too much of an advantage. Let's use our chariots and razor gores to go and take out these archers. Get them, guys, get them. No, my minotaurs are getting shot to pieces. That's alright, we did this for fun. Get in there, Taurox. Slaughter the gobos. There's so many goblins. Yeah, don't forget the Sigor summons. The Terror should be doing good work. The Lord's coming back, but... Come on, Chariots, go. Yeah, and our summons are going to crumble there. We got another cast. Taurox, you need to get in there. Minotaurs can probably be pulled out. We don't need to lose too many of those. Run them down, run them down. Rampaging a little bit into spears. And we'll send the rest of the army in as cleanup. I thought they would route faster than this, but on hard mode, it's not quite that easy. Everything survives a little while. These three are probably who I should have sent in. Cost 13 for my next Savage Dominion. Yeah, and there they go. We'll chase them down. Oh no, did we just kill one of our own Minotaurs with a rock? Sigor, come on, man. What are we doing? We might have to fight these guys again, and I'd like a kinder auto-resolve. Is all I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean... The Bray Shaman is going to be one of the most underrated units in this army. His ability to drop 4 Sigors in every fight. Not to mention continuously casting other spells. Going to be pretty clutch. I don't want to lower my Bestial Rage. Even though I would like the cash. I'm going to take the replenishment. And we'll crush this guy next turn. Alright, the moon is suffused with a deep dark crimson, a sign of the rage of the ruinous powers, and a call for the Beastmen to see this rage manifested. It is you, Beast Lord, who must channel this hatred and direct it upon your enemies. Wouldn't be a bad time to take the replenishment rate. We have campaign movement range 40%. This is a chance for us to do huge work. And then all must fight, yeah. No matter how far, I think it's too good. And the Ritual of Ruin is available at Keshta Vault. But we need to do more than that. I'm gonna do more than that before I perform the Ritual of Ruin. I want to get up to... How much do I have right now? I have 59? Is that what it is? No. Where does it say how much I have? I don't know where it says how much I have. Trollhide! I picked up a powerful regeneration armor. Yeah... That's gonna go on Taurox. No, no, no. I'm trying to click on my army. Well, Taurox got regeneration a lot faster than I thought he would. And Glittering Scale's also not bad on him. Level him up, level 10. Let's get more magic reserves. Crystal Vault here can be upgraded again. For favor, I think I need my... No. Okay, I'm trying not to click on that. Let's zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Okay. I need my favor to upgrade. I need a lot of favor. But, that being said, we did it, y'all. We have a lot of options here. Items and upgrades, and some of these are quite good. Even the Bone Strewn Herdstone upgrades. I'd like to get that, but first things first. Khazrak, Malagor, Morgur the Shadowgave. Morgur would be fun. He's like a Chaos Spawn centric dude. But Khazrak is super cool, and I'd like to get him in. I'd like to get him. So we'll do that. Lord gained. So we have confederated the war herd of the One Eye. Where are they? Oh. Okay, they don't exist. I was about to say, do they exist somewhere on the map I don't know about? They do not. Okay. So if I go to recruit Lord... Where do I want to recruit him at? Probably somewhere where, you know... Taurox is not. That way they can work in different directions. And we have recruited our Lord for 500 favor. Let's put him here while he grows. And it's going to be expensive to get his own army up and running. But I think we do want to get extra dread per turn. Get that snowball going. And then for him... Wow, we have such huge recruitment of this. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Something like that. And I mean, just right there, boom, he's almost full. He'll be full in 2 turns. Very nice. And you know what? We should show Khazrak some love. He is going to get the glittering scales. That's a good thing for him. Do we have anything else that we can hook him up with? Khazrak causes neither fear nor terror. So let's give it to him. His army won't have any fear or terror without that, and that's such a powerful effect to have in an army. So let's hook him up there. And I'm low on favor again. But that's okay. We've recuperated almost completely. Alright, you get crushed now. My Bestial Rage is already maxed out. I'll take the money. And we've destroyed the entire faction now with that. Excellent. Let's keep working. Primal Instincts, max that out. And then here... I mean, everything is good. There's nothing that's bad. I kind of favor a little bit of HP. But we, guys, we have Wood Elves to fight now. This is a bit scary because we could get jumped by 2 armies with a lot of archers. That's in camp, which makes us hidden. Dang, I wanted to get that. And I'm also too short, I think, to get the giant. No, I'm not. Because we have the cost reduction. I'm getting the Giant Slayer. I don't care. I want giants. One of my favorite units in the entire setting. I love their lore. I always feel so bad for them. Okay, and we're going to try and gather as much of this as possible. No, no, no. What I want to see is where my blood ground is. There we go. So we'll take these 3 out, and then we'll see about taking those out. But if we take these 3 out, then we don't even have to worry about this faction anymore. The Witchwood is the real fight, if they choose to garrison. Otherwise, I mean, this is a pretty scary fight right here. Honestly, all anti-large, all archers, backed up by, you know, just a lot of extra stuff. That'll be a tough fight, but a fun fight. Guys, we're pretty much at the end of today's video. I'm willing to roll one more turn and see what's up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's roll one more turn before we call it. But thanks for sticking around and watching. I hope you enjoy our Let's Play. We haven't really got the ball rolling with the Taurox, like, rampage mechanic, but that's really just because there aren't any armies for us to fight. Horde growth all armies +5. This is kind of huge. We do need the favor right now, but this is a long-term play. The favor is a short-term play. Our devotion to madness and destruction has drawn the favor of the Chaos Gods, who wish to reward our calamitous actions with a gift. Yet we could reject it. Shall we do so, or shall we accept this ruinous offering? Let's reject the gift of chaos. Hearing of your refusal to accept handouts, even from the dark gods, beastmen from all over flock to your banner, desiring to fight under such an assured leader. Suck it, Chaos Gods. Beast Lords and Wargors have a swaggering confidence, reveling in their superiority over lesser beasts. So we did that. We can now go for Consume Order. I like that. It'll take like a point off of our casting cost for Savage Dominion, and if we're casting it twice, that's 2. You know, it adds up. I mean, we might save like 5 Winds of Magic per battle off of this, not to mention the cooldown reduction. And then Khazrak here, he's got to start making us money soon. Let's get 2 more frontliners. And another raider. I don't want to go too heavy on the Warhounds, although I like them. I don't want to go too heavy because they suck in sieges. And then this is our fate next turn, guys. Ugh. Honestly, I could go and crush the Witchwood. That feels pretty special. But I'd be missing out on a chance to go boom, boom, boom. Though I might not be able to do that anyway, thanks to just how scary these fights are going to be for us. But that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.